So there's some very interesting news that basically forced me to come out of retirement, and I just felt like I had to talk about it. You all know that TV channel Chiller, don't you? You know, scary good. Well, it turns out that they're having an anime block that's, I don't know what Wednesday it's starting, but it's starting on Wednesdays at 12 a.m. And they're going to be showing shows like Is This a Zombie?, Devil May Cry, Tokyo Majin, and I believe the last one was Black Blood Brothers. To be honest with you, for a TV channel that usually shows scary stuff, they're not exactly going for scary anime. The scariest anime on there would be Devil May Cry, and it really isn't that scary either. So, granted, horror anime is hard to do, but they're trying to go for a more of a horror look with their shows, and I get it. Now, the thing that at first kind of bothered me when I heard this is I thought it was going to boost the popularity of anime in all the wrong ways. When something goes on Toonami, it's a big deal because whatever that is, it's getting popular now. But I kind of hated Toonami for a while. I don't hate it as much now, but you always seem to get a lot of obnoxious fans to clutter around a show after it's been on Toonami. This is kind of a bad example because it was already super popular anyways, but let me use Attack on Titan as an example. Okay, I'm 19 now. I just graduated high school. But a couple years ago, when Attack on Titan was first airing, I bought a t-shirt around the time right before Attack on Titan ended. And I bought a t-shirt. I took it to school several times, even after Attack on Titan had ended. And nothing. Nobody said anything. And when somebody did, it was special. And those people were also usually really cool to talk to on their own. Okay? Boom. It hits Toonami. Toonami basically ruins it at that point. I see a bunch of people wearing Chibi Titan shirts at school. I walk in there and with my shirt, and then I'll have like somebody saying, "Hey, cool shirt. Hey, cool shirt," every 5 minutes. And it's just like I'm sitting there like, shut up. Please, shut up. So then I thought about it. And of course, ultimately in the end, a boost in popularity, even if it's on Toonami, is a good thing for anime. In the end, ultimately. But it really is good for Chiller, and this is why. I don't think that there's a lot, I don't know much about the Chiller programming block, but I don't think that there is a lot of teenagers and obnoxious people who watch Chiller. I think they're mostly adults at this point. And you see, I think adult audiences is who we sort of should try to appeal to next. Why? Because even though appealing to teenage audiences may make more fans, I don't think it makes as many long-lasting and supportive fans. So the fact that it's on Chiller is good. Now the other thing that kind of doesn't really worry me, but all those anime seem to be B-Team Funimation stuff. What do I mean by that? I mean, that's stuff that you could go on Right Stuff and buy these save editions for. That's stuff that wasn't initially super popular, even though technically, yeah, Is This a Zombie is very popular. Tokyo Majin, not so much. What was the other one? Black Blood Brothers, not so much. But, you know, they got some notoriety too. And finally, Devil May Cry. It's Devil May Cry. It has a super popular video game based around it. So this is ultimately a good thing in my opinion. I think this is great. Now, we just have to see. It starts at 12 a.m. We'll see how this affects the anime community. We'll see if this brings in some new people. We'll see if that helps boost Chiller's popularity as a TV program. I kind of hope both. I hope, if anything, it doesn't create more obnoxious people. Now, I didn't really have much to say about it, but this news was just so interesting that I felt like I needed to come out of retirement to talk about it, which means I'm also going to do a bit of an announcement here. Alright, I'm going to start Alpha Omega Sinning this channel. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, I'm not necessarily Alpha Omega Sin himself, but I'm basically going to do a channel where I just sort of talk about anime news for a while. I'm missing a lot of supplies and a lot of equipment to do videos on. That's why I don't do reviews anymore. I want to do reviews, trust me, but I don't. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to be doing these videos probably about once a week. And by what I mean by once a week is I don't have a computer that works. This computer right here that I'm using allows me to record myself. But I need to use somebody else's computer, get a flash drive, and use somebody else's computer to actually upload them. So once a week, probably have a couple of videos generated, and then I'll throw them up all at once. Don't know what day, but I will. I'll throw them up all at once, and then the next week, at some time, I'll do the exact same thing all over again. Now, as for my sources, I did get this from Crunchyroll News. You might want to go look this up yourself to see if it's legit. I think it's legit. Why wouldn't it be? Almost everything I see from Crunchyroll News is legit. So, I'll see you guys later. I don't really have a sign-off anymore. Even if I did, I think I did have a sign-off, but I can't remember. So that'll be something I'll work on. Alright, have a good day.